When it comes to mountain bike adventure riding, Scotland has so many options. But one place just keeps bringing me back time and time again. And that place is Torridon.
What makes this route so special for me is you feel really remote really quickly. It just has that good for the soul kind of vibe to it.
Morning. It is a nice day. So when it comes to Scotland's mountain bike routes, there's not many places can beat Torridon, which is where me and Louise, a fellow Deviate clan member, are. We're on our Highlanders and we're in the Highlands. And we're going to do the Torridon Classic. It's a big old route, but the juice is worth the squeeze in this one for sure. It's only got about 1100 metres of climbing, but it is over 30 miles. We actually start on the road, which sounds boring, but look at our surroundings. You should see a bit of Benny and Leahach behind us. Two very stunning mountains. Right, so I haven't done this route before. I have done elements of it, but I am going to try and keep you guys updated on the statistics and the difficulty and stuff like that. So from Torridon to the turn-off for the Cullen Estate is 11 kilometres. And I'm not going to give you the time because we are messing about getting shots and stuff, but once you turn off for the Cullen Estate, things go from really pretty to extremely pretty. Cullen Estate. Also, you can stay here. Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine basing yourself here, doing the loop, coming back and getting a nice meal and stuff.
Yeah, I'd say set a fire, but probably not.
Well, they've got a fire there.
Yeah.
In the lounge.
And maybe ice cream as well.
We're here. On my route that I have copied off of someone's ride log on Trail Fox, everyone seems to be taking this route up on the kind of main road, so to speak, away from the loch. But there is an option down here. I guess it's a bit boggy and not as direct, so we're going to stick up high and try and cover some ground quickly. There are a few things that keep drawing me back to Torridon. First and foremost, the rugged, raw landscape of the entire area I just find fascinating and absolutely stunning. I also really appreciate the isolation you can get in Torridon. You can be out on the bike for 7 or 8 hours and meet not even a handful of people. Yeah, it's not the easiest. It's deceptively big, actually.
Yeah, it is.
It has a smell.
Kind of nice.
Yeah.
Fisty.
Okay, so route update. We've now covered 19.7k and it's basically been on roads the whole time. And we have done 283 metres of climbing. We are now at this really cool little shelter. I don't know the name of it, I'll put it on the screen if I can find it. Yeah, it's not a bothy, but it's perfectly adequate if you need shelter. And the scene here, its setting is absolutely stunning. And this is also where you start doing the single track climb towards the Achnashillock descent. And I've just seen some mad bastard runners up here. Oh, I would love to take you with us. I've been doing a little bit of work that I observed when I was there. Awesome.
It's pretty long doing the classic route and you don't really pass any shops or anywhere that you can kind of resupply, so if you want to do this route you have to take all the food and water that you need for the day. And obviously riding in Scotland, no matter how nice the day starts, always pack enough clothes because you do get quite high and it is quite exposed.
This is it. So there we go, this is us at the junction where we are intercepting and joining the Lollipop Loop. Comes up over that Bialach there. And we have come up from over there. That's, for me, that's the worst bit. It's like, it's kind of, you could pedal it, but you would really use all your energy for no reason. So you're like off the bike, on the bike, pushing, pedaling, crying, all those things. But now we're on this joint descent, which is the Achnashellach descent, which is the one of two amazing, like incredible descents that we will be doing on this amazing, incredible loop. Try to get a wee free ridey line to start off with. Oh, I've got that wrong. Trying to just stay on the rocks as best as possible. Wow. Rocky tech. This really is like a downhill track, to be honest, and a tough one at that. And the wall ride. Oh. This is a big loop, so it really is difficult just to let it rip. Knowing in the back of your head you are so far away from where you started. Oh, I remember this one, inside line. Oh, it's so dry. This is March. This is unseasonable weather, or well, a really good day for March. And the trails are so dry. A little bit more tech here. Yeah, I remember that. Cobbles. And the endurance gravel bike event known as HT 550, which Louise is taking part in, goes down this trail. I suspect there's a lot of walking on a gravel bike in this one. Louise is taking her Highlander 2 though, which will be much more favourable here.
Do you know what though, like, I forgot how good that was.
Like, yeah, and you forget how spectacular the mountains are, and that's why you need to keep coming back.
Absolutely, like, unreal. Like,
yeah, nice.
So much fun.
Nice. And then the Anat descent is totally different, but awesome as well.
So good, yeah. Because you could do this, you're like, oh yeah, no way, is anything going to be better than that? And then you do that Anat descent, you're like, oh my god! Yeah, it just like blows your mind. So
stay tuned, because that's coming up. That's coming up.
Yeah.
You're going to see what she's buzzing about. We are only about a third or halfway down this descent so far, so it's lengthy. If you can do it in a oneer, you're fit. Oh yeah, this bit. That's how you do it. Not every time I manage that. The bike I am riding right now, the Highlander 2, this is where it belongs. This is its homecoming. Whoa. This is the terrain and the trails that Ben and Chris, who own Deviate, fell in love with and made them want to make bikes. And in my opinion, my genuine opinion, they have made some of the best bikes on the market, and they're Scottish. And again, this is where it belongs. Okay, lower third in the woods. A little bit different. Oh, a bit wetter as well. God damn it. You don't ease into this trail, you ease out of it. Yeah, Lollipop Route is more physical.
Yeah,
more hike a bike, which most people don't like. Which is why we are recommending the Classic, which has more cycling in it, but longer distance.
Yes, yeah, and I think so far the Classic is winning for me because
it
is fun, like hike a bike, but it's just so tiring.
And then if the Classic wasn't enough for you and you hate yourself, Lollipop Loop.
Oh, yeah.
So, once you have done the Aknashellach descent and passed the train station, you have done about 28 kilometres, which is beyond halfway, and you will also have done over 500 metres of climbing, which is just under half of the climbing. So, distance-wise we're beyond, height-wise we're not quite there. But you'll still be buzzing after that amazing descent, to offset the fact that this road bit is just so boring. But we'll get you at Coolags. Right, 32.5 kilometres in, and we are taking our turn off at Coolags, off the road and back onto some Drovers Road and then single track.
Whilst I highly recommend this route to most people, the reality is it's a massive day in the bike, so you need a good level of fitness to take part. Furthermore, you need to make sure that you are competent at riding and you have the appropriate kit with you, because regardless of how fit you are, it's going to take you at least 6 hours to complete this route. So as well as the usual spares that you should already have for fixing your bike for most cases, you will also need to have plenty of food with you, as there are no shops on this route.
There she is. Woo!
You need to look it up.
Oh, it's been reclad. Oh wow. It's had a refit. That's stainless steel. It's just darker. Right, final push. I think within like 45 minutes or so we'll be at the top of the Anat descent, and then we have our biggest, longest and most scenic descent off this route. But like scenic, I'm saying scenic, like it's like the best amongst like really good scenes. So yeah, great wee bothy. If you find yourself in trouble, it's here if you need it. We are basically going to follow this river up to its source and then start hiking. So we've done 41.3k and it's all descending from here, and we have climbed 973 metres. Somehow we've got 100 odd metres to go, but that could be just a discrepancy between the person's ride log I've taken as their GPS and my GPS, but I've got 973. So actually it's not that much climbing really, but it's big distance and it's awkward and nadgery. But here we are, we're ready for the sweetest of the two descents. It's Ben Allegan in the background, Leahak just in the semi-foreground, Malchan Jerig and Ben Damf. Now we descend. Ooh. Chunky. Certainly one of the looser bits. Very hard to ride, very hard to predict. And this is just such a stunning bit with a backdrop, as usual. It's just amazing. And I cannot do this. I'm sure Danny McCaskill hopped over all this. The Acroshell side was so dry and this is soaking. Time to up the wick a wee bit. Got gravity on board. Woo. Jesus. You can go a fair lick down here. That much is true. Chunky as fuck on a trail bike. Narrow, awkward, spicy, dicey. Unrelenting. Oh, I remember this. The little boost. I'll be honest, I scared myself a few times there, so I'm just stepping back. Louise is getting away from you. Oh. Well, it's been great to have Louise on board as a fellow Deviate clan member. Great company, excellent rider, endurance to match the best of them, and just good crack. I'll be doing 2 or 3 videos with other Deviate clan members. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. And, we'll have way more in the future. Different kind of rides. This is definitely more of one of the adventurous ones. Woo! Oh, the gate's open.
Regardless of how you choose to experience Torridon, I truly believe that it is 100% a bucket list place, and I think that every true mountain biker should strive to ride there one day and experience the wonder of Torridon for themselves.